You ever have that one moment that changed your life? That one person that cared so much that you realized that had you not met them or engaged with them, the whole trajectory of your life may have been different? Let me tell you about this student. So I had a student who started working with me, and in order to start, I was talking to mom. We had the intake, and mom was telling me this student has always been a C student in math. They just accepted it, but they have hit a block where they're now really struggling and they're failing. And so they wanted to work with me. Mom was very comfortable understanding that, the services would just get the student back up to the C level. And so I listened and I said, okay, well, once I meet this student, then I'll, make my true assessment. So had my first session with the student and realized this student doesn't seem like a C student to me, but engaged, let them ask their questions, ask them questions, make sure that, they really understood. We had our session was over. 3 days later, the student had an quiz, an assessment, and for the first time ever, not only for that school year, but I think in many years, that student got a 100. After one session, one interaction, one moment where I took a moment and just answered that student's question. And that student's mind began to shift. And then it didn't stop there. Every single test and assessment after that, for the rest of the school year, that student got nothing less than a 90. So that student went from thinking we're just a C student to realizing they were an A student in math. Imagine that. Had we not had that interaction, had that student's questions not been answered, they would have went through the rest of their life thinking that they were a C student when really they were an A student. It's not always about the content. It is about understanding who they are as a person and going forward with that. And what makes it even crazier is this is what Stimulating Minds is all about. So many times we work with tutoring and we think, oh, it's just about getting them to understand the procedure. But Stimulating Minds, we focus on the whole child, on the person. Imagine the shift that took place in that student when they realized I'm actually not a C student in math. I'm an A student in math. I'm just a student who had some questions, who just needed some things answered. And so this is why our upcoming fundraiser, Uncorked and Lit, is so important. If this resonated with you and you can't make it, donate to the cause. Because for every dollar, every proceed that we raise, it is going back into the community to provide quality, high quality math instruction for students who have not been able to access. Imagine if this student didn't have access to this high quality math instruction. They would have gone through their life thinking it's one thing, not maximizing their success, right? And now that student can maximize their success because of that experience. We want to revolutionize learning. We want all students to have this same type of experience and understand that they can do all of these things if they just get their questions answered. It's that simple. Get your questions answered and let it make sense. So please join us for Uncorked and Lit. It's going to be wine. It's going to be cigars. It's going to be an amazing time. And all of it at the root is for this. Is for students to see themselves as A students in math no matter what. So the link is going to be below. Make sure you click on it. Make sure you register. Make sure you donate. Whatever you need to do, spread the word. Share this video out. Let's hear you comment below your experiences, right? And let's keep moving forward together.